Hi, my name is Stephanie Cook. I'm 23 years old and I live in Berlin, Wisconsin. I would like to take this little bit of time to tell you a little bit about my hoop journey by following with these questions. So, how long have I been hooping and why did I start? Well, I started hooping June 29th of 2013. I was actually at Electric Forest that year and was lucky enough to go to a hula hoop workshop there. And also, because the Toyota tent is super awesome, they had a sign up to make practice hoops. So I actually got to make my first hoop and take the bits of knowledge from the workshop and apply them later in my hoop journey. So I'm super excited that in a couple months here I will be able to say, holy cow, I've been hooping for 3 years. Do I practice any other flow arts? Actually, I do. And it's cool because when I first got into the flow community, I started out with gloving. So I thought to myself, like, oh my gosh, like hooping is so beautiful, but I don't know if I could ever do it because I loved gloving so much. And boy, was I wrong. It wasn't long before hooping completely took over my life. I have other friends who hoop who served as a huge inspiration to me. One of the biggest inspirations being my best friend Malaya Greylord, because she basically just showed me how fun hooping really is, and she showed me that really when you like dedicate the time to it, it's really not that hard, and it's probably, well, it's hands down the best addiction that I have ever developed. But back to question B, I also love to do a little bit of poi, and even though hooping is definitely my main flow, I get just as excited about nailing new tricks with poi as I do with gloving. I just think that it is so cool to be able to incorporate poi technique into hooping technique and vice versa. Something that I have found with the flow arts is surprisingly a lot of them are quite similar, so that's super cool. Gives you a little bit of a break too from the norm. Where is my favorite spot to hoop? Actually, I totally brought you there. This is the gazebo in a park in my town called Nathan Strong Park, and I love coming here, especially at night with my LED and just hooping in the gazebo. It's secluded, it's off the ground, so the climate isn't really a factor besides the wind, and it's just super cool to come here and just kind of like have my own little realm to hoop in, away from everyone and around everyone at the same time. What makes me different? What makes me stand out from other hoopers? Well, I would have to say that what makes me stand out from other hoopers is my ability to love everyone for their own unique style and their own learning pace. I believe that not every hooper out there really cares genuinely about other hoopers, and I can definitely say that I do. Also, something that makes me stand out in general is that when I love something with my whole heart, people are going to know it. People are going to know everything about that thing because I love it, and I love talking about the things that I love, and hooping is one of the things that I love. So I feel that that makes me stand out because some people just do it for themselves, and I most definitely agree with that notion. I definitely hoop for myself, but I definitely love sharing all of my knowledge with anybody who is willing to learn. So I think that that in itself is unique and a great quality as a human being. So I am gonna get to the hooping and show you a little bit of what I'm made of.